Hello folks, and welcome to our E46 electric drift car project. This project is going to mark a very serious departure for me from what I would consider to be my comfort zone of doing on-road EV conversions, moving to what is essentially going to be a track car. This is going to be further complicated by the fact that I know absolutely nothing about how to build drift cars beyond watching a few YouTube clips. So it's going to be very much the learning experience for me, which all of my projects generally are. And I would hope that at least indirectly some of that learning experience gets conveyed to yourselves as well. So, what brought this about? Primarily what brought this project about was that I have recently been informed that I am receiving some very high power EV components in the shape of two liquid cooled Siemens motors, similar to the one that we used in the Panzer project, but these are the much more powerful versions that were and still are used in electric buses, so full size 50-seater coaches kind of thing. I'm getting two of those, two of the inverters and some various other bits and pieces. I'm not honestly sure what I'm getting, but the bits should be arriving in the next few weeks. And I was thinking, well, I wasn't really thinking about doing a project this soon, but there last weekend I just happened to be looking around one of the kind of classified websites, and I was looking around cars as I generally do, and I was poking about and I came across this particular specimen. This is a BMW E46 3 Series saloon car. It's a 01, fitted with the 4-cylinder 1.8 litre petrol engine. This car, believe it or not, I purchased for €200. There was a bit of a fun-packed adventure when I drove it the 30 miles home, because the head gasket is completely shot in this particular engine. But obviously that doesn't bother us. This is a very high spec car actually. It's an automatic SE model, so it's originally a UK import. It's a very straight car. There's no bodywork problems, rust or anything of the sort. It's actually very high spec interior as well, leather, all the electric toys. It does make me just a little bit it upsets me a little bit sometimes that we seem to live in such a throwaway culture that something like this car that you know, could be repaired and made roadworthy again is just basically considered waste. But I guess that's just me. I'm a kind of a waste not want not sort of a guy. So on top of the engine problem, there's a lot of electrical gremlins in here. The only reason we're not being completely blinded by the hazard lights flashing constantly here is I've removed the bulbs. I think the alarm anti-theft system has just gone completely bananas. There's various sensors disconnected from the engine. I think someone who really didn't know what they were doing was just poking around in here. So that's kind of the car, and I just made it on a kind of an impulse purchase. Didn't really give it much thought, as I tend to do with my car purchases. So what I'm hoping to do is to basically strip it down, maybe sell some of the parts, make a few dollars back, and then convert it into an electric drift car. This will be very much a budget project, folks, as most of mine are. Anyone that's familiar with my projects knows that I tend to take the road less travelled. I tend to, go to insane lengths of detail and things, and I know that's not for everyone. And I don't really go into the whole, just throw money at it, and that's not how I do my builds anyway. So we will be, we'll be basically working on this project as soon as the weather improves. So you're probably not going to see too much video on this in the immediate future. What we will be doing is a lot of planning, because I kind of want to leave it mobile at the minute with the engine in there, just so I can move the car, because I'm still working on the Panzer and various other projects. But what we will be doing was we will be doing parts gathering, and we will be doing information gathering, and generally making plans for how we're going to get this project moving. So we have a lot of stuff to learn, as I say, both on the drift car side of it, and this will be a new kind of an adventure for me, even on the electric conversion side. Okay, folks, I won't rattle on for too much longer. Probably already lost half of you by now. So this is it. Yeah, we're getting started on an electric drift car. Should be fun, should be a lot of learning for us all, and thank you very much for following me. Thank you for supporting me and subscribing to me, and very big thank you to the people that have been making donations through Patreon. Any of those funds will definitely be going into the various projects, and just big thank you, folks. I wouldn't really be doing a lot of this stuff without you guys, so thanks for hanging in there with me, and we'll be back soon with some more drift car madness.